Tozani bogogo nomkhulu esakwa sendoda lesogogo Bathini Mbatha Mkhuphulangwenya Village. Guys, we scheduled with the team in terms of how we're going to do things. We're going to have question and answer a day per week, things like that. So welcome to Gogo Bathini TV. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to press the notification button as we are going along. Hey guys, we're talking about something very important today. As I've said on my introduction, we want to answer the questions that you, our viewers, are concerned about. And when we answer those questions, we're going to answer them randomly. So it's not going to be the matter of saying, Oguti, we answer this particular question or what. But today, please allow me to touch base on questions about Ukuphahla. Many questions have came through regarding the issue of Ukuphahla, and I feel I didn't give it enough time as you gave yourself time to ask those questions in terms of answering you. So today I'm answering them, or rather some of them. One of the questions, also I'm getting questions from the YouTube, and I'm also getting questions from our page, Gogo Bathini Mbatha page on Facebook. I'm also getting questions from the office. One of the questions is, Gogo, what do I do with the candles after I have spoken? That is number one question. Let me answer it. After you have spoken, after usuphahlile on your candles, depending on how many days are you planning your ukuphahla kwakho, is either 3 days or 1 day or 5 days or 7 days, you switch them off. Then on the 3rd day or 5th day or 7th day, again, you let them to burn until they're finished. But depending on the environment you are in terms of how safety is that environment. The quality of candles that we are using now, it's not the same. So I'm not going to promote any brand to you guys to say buy this one, no, but check the quality of candles, and when you touch them you can feel what I learn and no, this one is not a good quality. But depending with the type of candles, even on the 3rd day or on the 5th day or on the 7th day, you may not need to leave them on until they're finished. You can switch them off, and then when you continue the following day, we don't longer talk, but you just burn them until they're burned to finish. The second question said, Gogo, how many days do I phahla? It depends. It depends. It depends with your schedule. It depends with ukuphahla ini. It depends with the environment you are at. It depends with the time you have. It all depends. It's a very difficult question to ask in terms of Gogo, how many days engwaphahlayo. It's really guys, it depends on ukuthi uphahlalana. Another question that came is that, Gogo, what must I do in terms of to prepare for ukuphahla? What must I do, Gogo? I'm planning ukuphahla now, and I want to know ukuthi, what must I do in preparation for ukuphahla? You abstain for 7 days. We are phahla for whatever days. Then you abstain another 7 days after ukuphahla, and then you can go on with your life. Why? Because mawuzophahla idlozi likufuna noma ingilosi yakho ikufuna uhlambukile, you must be pure. There mustn't be any spirit that comes with you ekuphahleni. Yes, there's another question, Gogo. What about ukuphahla, the emergency yokuphahla? Yes, you can go. And sisters basically actually they understand ukuthi there's something called emergency. So you can go and uyophahla based on the emergency, which means you couldn't wait. It's something that couldn't wait. You had to ask question ukuthi kwenzakalani? Yini lenzakalayo manje? I'm trying to do this and now this is what I see happening. You can. Another question that the viewers asked from YouTube and from the office is that, Gogo, what then must I do in terms of, or rather, what colors of candles must I use in terms of ukuphahla? It depends. It depends, Bokoko Nomkhulu. It depends ukuthi uphahlelani. We have yellow and blue, which is a very safe combo to start with. We've got white, yellow, blue, red, which is I also interpret it as white, yellow, and then go back to, sorry, I interpret it as yellow, blue, then I say add white in the beginning, then add red at the end. The reason for that is I like, or rather love, mentioning candles as they came to me. It's very important. It's very important because as soon as I personalize it and make it my own thing, instead of what I was shown by Ugogo, ukuthi this is how things are done, then you are now phahling or based on Gogo Bathini Mbatha ancestors, which is wrong. So these teachings are not about how I do things, they are about how we should do things in general, irrespective of a tribe or whatever, in terms of just connecting with your ancestors. And then another question that came, which was very interesting, and many people, they thought, Oguti, I'm confused, or rather I'm not consistent in terms of talking about ukuphahla for abortion. No. I wasn't confused, guys. I knew exactly what I was talking about. What actually I was talking about is that ukuphahla for abortion, it depends on what happened. We have pure abortion. We have abortion that goes with miscarriage. We have the abortion that goes with intent miscarriage, which is by a family member or by somebody, or tagatayo and everything. So that one, it depends, and I'll also would like to refer you to the video so that watch all the videos about ukuphahla. Then you'll have an understanding which there was no confusion when it comes to issue your ukuphahla. Then the last questions, maybe last question, it was that, Gogo, at which point do I use impepho when mangiphahla? You can only will impepho if you uphahla with white, yellow, blue, and red. Why? Because white will open up things for you, will open up all the ancestors for you. Yellow and blue will direct the ancestors for you. What message do you want to pass, and to which ancestors do you want to pass the message to? And then red is there for protection in terms of should any ancestors within your ancestors decide to jump in or to ukuphahla kwakho, you can easily hold them. They mustn't come ukuphahleni kwakho, because we are not talking about the entire underground gang that has died, but you are only talking about talking rather to the ancestors that you will be talking to. Yes, there is another question. Gogo, you always don't want us to use the white candle. Why, Gogo? Okay. For those who can speak IsiZulu or can hear IsiZulu, please get interpretation on this. I will have to put it in IsiZulu so that I put it in a best way I could. Uma uphahla ngekhandlela elimhlophe, ikhandlela elimhlophe livulela amathongo. Amathongo meaning everybody in your family that has died. But uma uphahla ngo yellow and blue, it opens up to amadlozi, which is it's a family members that have died, but they are responsible for you. Not for your family, they are responsible for you as an individual. When ancestors look at us, they look at us in both eyes. One eye looks at you as an individual, the other eye look at you as a family. So you don't want to be looked at as a family while uphahla. You want ancestors that will look at you and you and you alone, because usuke uyiphahlela wena, not for anybody else or for anything. So it is very important ukuthi if you use a white candle, please let it be accompanied with a red one, rather, then it's safer. But again, as I've said in other videos, guys, I'm not saying go to you went to Mkhuphulangwenya or to your prophet, they said you must use a white candle, so you mustn't use it because Gogo Bathini said you mustn't. No, they were saying that to you because there is something that they saw, which I don't know what is it, that suggested ukuthi you use a white candle and a white candle only. So forget about my video. If you are coming from a traditional healer or a prophet, don't compare, because that traditional healer that you're coming from, usuke ehlolile, they know exactly what they are talking about, which is Gogo Bathini doesn't know what they are talking about. And then here you come and then you think or you say, no, Gogo Bathini is right, this other traditional healer is wrong. No, I'm not saying that. No. Continue with what you are told when it comes to Ukuphahla. If they gave you a white candle to use or white candles to use, please do that. Somebody said there's a lady I'm helping for Ukuphahla. She's trying to get herself to know. She was sent to me by her ancestors and everything. She sent me a message to say, Gogo, I have a problem. Whenever I have to go to Ukuphahla, I get lazy. I just sleep. I don't have an oomph to Ukuphahla. That is a bad spirit. You need to fight it, my sister. It's a bad spirit. You need to fight it because Ukuphahla, it's very important. Because I cannot go through any process without your ancestors guiding you or to what is it that I have to do. So unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it except the fact that you have to Ukuphahla. Lastly, hey guys, we get a lot of stuff. We get a lot of stuff. We get a lot of stuff. But actually, let me leave this for another video because it's very deep. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to pin a notification button so that as many guys who had questions, they can really be answered. Because sometimes, you know, you get taken. You check this video, you check that video, and you're no longer interested in new videos because you want to know what else have I spoken about. You want to go back to all the old videos, and as you go back to old videos, that's where I was mentioning the 082 number. That's a number that has been hacked. That guy or those guys or that team who self-appointed themselves, they're going to be my enemies. That's where they scam people and everything. The only number to call, it's an landline number, is an 035 number. There's no other number for bookings, guys. There's no 083 number. All the numbers for booking is 035 numbers. If you want to get more information about the scammers, you can go to our Facebook page. Please don't forget to like our page as you get into it, and share it as well to other people. Salwa sendo to Gogo Bathini Mbatha TV u-anti usha technical engineer yomsamo. Stay tuned.